In Holyoke, a snow removal policy discussion is on the agenda for tonight's City Council meeting.
And this comes weeks after the snowstorm that left many neighborhoods buried for days. Western Mass News reporter Audrey Russo is digging deeper, and she joins us now live with more. Audrey?
Now, according to what's posted online, there is one snow removal item on the agenda for tonight's Holyoke City Council meeting. It appears that the goal is for city councilors to talk with members of the Department of Public Works about snow removal on sidewalks, general snow removal in neighborhoods like this one on Oakwood Ave, in reference to that snowfall we had weeks ago. Now, one Holyoke City Councilor I spoke with and another resident both say they anticipate snow removal being a topic of discussion with the Department of Public Works in the coming weeks. It wasn't long ago that neighborhoods in Holyoke looked like this. November's winter storm dumping piles of snow on roads and sidewalks. For days, residents say they waited for help, plowing and digging out.
We almost have I would say 18 inches here.
City Councilor Terry Murphy tells Western Mass News the city needs a more cohesive snow removal plan. He says he's prepared to discuss what he perceives as gaps in the snow removal plan at upcoming city council meetings with the DPW.
They're having to walk in the road 3 or 4 or 5 days after the storm. We need to know who is responsible for each area, and we also have to have a plan that says within 10 hours, 12 hours, somebody is going to be plowing those particular areas.
He feels there's a lack of written responsibility for who must clear which sidewalks, which leads to pileups.
If we have to hire more private contractors and give them these kind of walkways, I know it's going to cost us more money, but if it makes it safer, if it makes a better quality of life, those are the kind of issues that we should be doing.
The issue on Tuesday night's agenda relates to clearing sidewalks and the lack of snow removal from the roadways of Brightwood and Oakwood Avenues. Western Mass News went back to Brightwood Ave, and one resident shared changes she'd like to see when it comes to snow removal policies. Her suggestion has less to do with plowing and more on making plow drivers' jobs easier.
We're at the mercy of the people who decide whether or not to follow the parking ban, and if that's not enforced, then people who are living at dead ends sometimes get stuck longer. If that was enforced more strictly like it used to be, then I don't see how it would be a problem.
We asked Councilor Murphy if a stricter parking ban was an issue they plan to discuss in upcoming meetings with the DPW. He admitted more needs to be done.
I think we are probably too lenient in terms of the parking ban. We're not trying to aggravate one parker, we're trying to make it so that it's safe.
We did reach out to the Holyoke DPW for a response this morning in anticipation of some of these upcoming meetings. We're still awaiting their reply. Live in Holyoke, Audrey Russo for Western Mass News.